One of the greatest problems that our generation face is the fact that we have multiple distractions. In the times of great people like Charles Finney, Smith Wigglesworth, they did not have the kind of distractions, the number of distractions that we face, from television to internet, to online social networking, Facebook, Twitter, you name it. The distraction that this generation goes through is much more than what the previous generation has ever been through. What does that mean? That means that as living in this generation, we have a responsibility of having to focus more than how our forefathers have focused in life. Have you been amazed by the fact that how time can quickly pass you by? Have you been amazed by the fact that you are how old you are today? Have you been amazed by the fact that it was just yesterday? I remember when I turned 20, just like yesterday, I remember when I turned 23, 24, and here I am today. I am married. It's going to be only a matter of time before I'll be a father and great-grandfather. By then a whole life will be past. What am I saying? I want to speak to my generation. I want to speak to young people and the old and the elderly. I want to speak to you for a minute. If you ever want to see God doing great things through you, you need to take radical steps of saying, listen, if it means that if Facebook is my distraction, if I have to delete it, I would go ahead and delete it. It doesn't matter what I have to do, what extreme I have to go. I'm going to focus on what God has called me for. I'm going to focus on where the Lord wants me to go to, and I'm willing to do anything to reduce every possible distractions. You don't need to check your Facebook more than once a day. Do you need to delegate your work to somebody? Do you need to get rid of something? Do what you need and focus on what God has called you for. Focus on what the Lord has called you for. In that super focus, my friends, the Lord will give you a breakthrough. And there are some others who have been really working hard. There are some others who have been really loving God. There's some others who have been really striving and being faithful and still don't find any result. I want to encourage you for a second. Hear me out. The more you soak in God, the more you are in the presence of God, something happens in your spirit that nothing else can replace. The presence of God has the power and the glory to break through your situation. It doesn't matter what situation you're going through. When you allow the presence of God to soak you, when you just keep going. Yesterday I had a message from somebody that said, I don't feel the presence of God. I've been away for a long time, away from Jesus. Now that I'm back, I don't feel Jesus. I don't feel His presence. I don't feel He loves me. I don't feel. And I remember telling them, I said, it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter that you don't feel. It doesn't matter that you don't feel the presence of God. That doesn't matter. The fact is that He is with you and He will be with you forever. And as long as you can keep loving Him. And I want to tell you right now, keep going to Him. It doesn't matter. You must have prayed for an hour and didn't see any results. You must have prayed for a couple of days, fasted for a few weeks, and didn't see any result. It doesn't matter, my friend. Keep going back to Him. You know why? Because Jesus is our only hope. And in that place of continual surrender, in that super focused relationship, one of the greatest encouragements in the Bible for me comes from 2 Chronicles 16:9, that talks about how when we diligently seek God, His eyes will fall upon us. Oh, His eyes that is moving to and fro will fall upon us if we diligently seek Him. That means you cannot give up. It doesn't matter how many days you've tried, doesn't matter how many weeks you've tried, doesn't matter how many months you've tried. I want to encourage you, stay super focused. I love Jesus and nothing else matters. I'm in love with Jesus and nothing else can distract me. This is what God has called me. I will be super focused on it. And I want to tell you this, your breakthrough is near. Stay humble and God will lift you up and your destiny will come to pass. God bless you.